Hello, my name is Mark. Welcome back for another YouTube video. In this video, I'm going to be making these vacuum hand sanders. Super simple to make. I mean, I know we don't really want to be hand sanding if we can possibly help it, but sometimes you just have to. And it does help reduce the dust. Basically, to make one, you need 3 pieces of plywood, the same size as the sanding disc, whatever sanding disc you want to use. First thing is to mark all the holes. Okay, once you've marked all the holes, turn it over and then get some Velcro. I know this is stating the obvious, but I'll just say it anyway. Obviously, you get 2 parts when you buy rolls of Velcro. Obviously, only one part of the sanding pad's going to stick to. So, the sort of thing I do, just make sure you stick the right one on. Otherwise, you'll spend 10 minutes doing it and have to take it all off. It's just self-adhesive. So it's not very wide, so I've got to stick a few strips on. Okay, so you've got that side covered in Velcro, that side with the holes in. That's simple. So now it's just drill the holes out. To drill the holes, I mean, it's fairly obvious, but it's a 10mm drill that I found is the holes in this sandpaper. If you put another piece, like sort of, don't just drill through so it sort of bursts through, and like a scrap piece of wood underneath, then you can just go straight through the ply and straight through the Velcro, and it gives you a nice clean hole. It hasn't torn the Velcro or anything, so I'll get the rest of them drilled out. So you have this with all the holes. Probably worth just checking that the holes do line up with your sandpaper before you finally assemble the whole thing. I forgot to drill one there. Yeah, so it all lines up. The next stage is to get a second piece of plywood. So you want to draw so you basically want to cut that middle section there out, but I mean I was going to cut it on a bandsaw, but you can just cut in there and then cut around. It doesn't matter if there's a cut in. I'll cut it out and show you what I mean. That's it, cut out. I'll just cut in there with a bandsaw. So now I'm going to glue that part around the outside there. So I've glued it on there. I'll just use super glue because just for speed really. So next thing is put the top on there, but for the dust extraction, I think this is called a branch. It's just basically, you know, drainage, you know, a basin drainage for fitting. I just imagine you can buy something similar anywhere in the world. This is a 32mm one. They do, which is 1.25 inch. They do 40mm, which is 1.5 inch. They do 2-inch one as well. So whatever fits your dust extraction best of your Hoover. I mean, you don't want them too big because obviously it's too much room to mount on there. So I'm now going to cut it sort of down there. So I'll cut it and show you. It's easier. It'd be easier. So that's what it's when it's cut. Chop saw seems to cut it alright. It's only plastic. Take it slowly. But I mean, you always do it by hand if you feel safer. So you've then got, so when it goes on flat, you've got those 2 little gaps at the end there. So you either just fill them up with sealant or just cut a little bit of ply and just super glue it in there. Or you're just going to, whatever's easiest really. So I've just glued a couple of bits of ply in the end just to seal those 2 ends up. Now that gets mounted sort of in the middle or wherever you want it really. So, but if you look down there, you need to drill a hole inside wherever you want it there. So obviously no bigger than the outside of that. I'll drill it up and show you. So that's it, hole there, and that hole is then going over the hole in the bottom of the pipe. really, obviously, so it's there. So it's just a case of a nut and a bolt to bolt that, or you can glue it on, but just it's probably safer with a nut and a bolt to fix that to that. Okay, so that's bolted on there. That hole is then lining up with the pipe. So it's just a simple case now to glue that on top of there. So that's pretty much it. Then you just connect your hoover and off you go. Stick your sandpaper on. I mean, there's a fair bit of suck comes out. If my hoover's turned fully on, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's super simple to make, super quick. I mean, you can make one in about 20 minutes probably. I mean, they've definitely got, I mean, okay, I know we don't want to handstand this, we have to, but it's definitely got a use, you know, for, you know, reduce a bit of dust. Thanks a lot for watching. Please check out some of my other woodworking videos, and please subscribe, that'd be great. Thanks a lot.